Poland has emerged as Ukraine's most steadfast ally, standing shoulder to shoulder with its neighbor in a time of immense crisis. The scale and speed of Poland's response have surprised many across Europe and the world, as the country took bold steps that few anticipated. From the very first days of the invasion, Poland opened its borders without hesitation, welcoming millions of Ukrainians fleeing violence and uncertainty. Polish communities mobilized overnight, offering shelter, food, and support to those in need. The country quickly became the main gateway for military and humanitarian aid, transforming into a logistical powerhouse at the heart of Europe's response. Polish infrastructure and volunteers worked tirelessly to ensure supplies reached those who needed them most. Poland's actions have provided Ukraine with a vital lifeline, both on the battlefield and for civilians in desperate need of assistance. The steady flow of aid has made a tangible difference in countless lives. Setting aside historical grievances and past tensions, Poland focused on the urgent crisis at hand, demonstrating remarkable solidarity and compassion. Its strategic location and decisive leadership have earned Poland newfound respect on the global stage, as world leaders recognize its crucial role. Poland's unwavering commitment has inspired other nations to step up their support, proving that even countries of modest size can shape major geopolitical outcomes and influence the course of history. By taking bold and decisive action, Poland has redefined its role in Europe, becoming a key defender of regional security and stability. The world now sees Poland not just as a neighbor, but as a leader in the fight for a free and secure Europe, setting an example for others to follow. This pivotal support will be remembered as a defining moment in the conflict, forging a lasting bond between the two nations. Poland's resolve and compassion have set a new standard for international solidarity, showing what is possible when nations unite for a common cause. Its actions have fundamentally shifted the European security landscape, ensuring that Poland's leadership will be felt for years to come. Poland now spends over 4% of its national income on defense, a figure that stands out not just in Europe but across the entire NATO alliance. This is more than any other NATO member, surpassing even the alliance's own recommended target of 2%. Such a significant investment is a clear signal to both allies and potential adversaries. Poland is deeply committed to its own security and to fulfilling its obligations within the alliance. NATO leaders, including Secretary General Mark Rutte, have openly praised Poland's leadership, vision, and unwavering commitment to collective defense. By strengthening NATO's eastern flank, Poland sends a powerful message of unity, resilience, and deterrence to those who might threaten the alliance. This elevated level of spending directly addresses long-standing calls for European nations to take on a greater share of the security burden, reducing reliance on the United States. Poland's example is now prompting other allies to reconsider their own defense budgets, sparking debates and policy shifts across the continent. The country is actively building a stronger European pillar within NATO, fostering greater self-reliance and deeper cooperation among European partners. Poland's proactive approach is not only enhancing its own security, but also shaping the alliance's future direction and priorities. In a time of global uncertainty, with new threats emerging and old ones resurfacing, this kind of leadership is truly invaluable for the alliance. Poland isn't waiting for others to act, it's taking decisive steps to ensure regional stability, providing both military and humanitarian support where it's needed most. Its dedication and reliability have solidified its reputation as a steadfast and indispensable ally within NATO. Poland's actions speak louder than words, setting a new benchmark for the rest of Europe to follow, and inspiring others to step up. Thanks to Poland's leadership and commitment, the alliance is stronger, more united, and better prepared for the challenges ahead. Poland's support for Ukraine is both military and humanitarian. The country has provided around €4 billion in military aid, including tanks, artillery, drones, and ammunition. This material support has been crucial for Ukraine's defense. At the same time, Poland has welcomed over 1 million Ukrainian refugees, offering shelter, education, and healthcare. Polish citizens and the government have worked together to create a safe haven for those fleeing war. This dual approach, arming soldiers and caring for civilians, sets Poland apart. Its comprehensive support has been praised worldwide. Poland's actions show how a neighbor can make a real difference in a time of crisis. The solidarity shown has sustained Ukraine's resilience and morale. Even as the war drags on, Poland remains a vital partner. Its commitment is unwavering, providing both aid and hope. Poland stands as a true friend to Ukraine. Poland's military aid to Ukraine is both diverse and absolutely essential, arriving at a critical time for Ukrainian defenders. The scale and speed of this support have made a significant difference on the battlefield, helping Ukraine withstand intense pressure. Hundreds of armored vehicles, including the modern and highly mobile Ancilla APCs, have dramatically boosted Ukraine's mobility and protection. These vehicles allow troops to move quickly and safely across dangerous terrain, giving them a tactical edge. Poland has supplied advanced AHS Crab self-propelled howitzers, which offer precision and power, alongside older Soviet-era artillery. This combination ensures Ukraine has both cutting-edge technology and the sheer numbers needed to sustain prolonged operations. Tanks, anti-aircraft systems, surveillance drones, and vast shipments of ammunition have all strengthened Ukraine's defenses, making it harder for enemy forces to advance or gain air superiority. Early transfers of T-72 tanks were a critical boost for Ukraine's armored brigades, providing much-needed firepower and resilience in the face of armored assaults. Anti-aircraft weapons, including missile systems and mobile guns, have played a vital role in protecting cities, infrastructure, and frontline positions from aerial attacks. The steady and reliable flow of ammunition keeps Ukrainian forces supplied and able to maintain their positions even during the most intense fighting. Poland's support is practical and highly responsive, providing exactly what's needed most on the front lines, from equipment to expert advice and training. Both new and legacy systems are delivered, maximizing impact by allowing Ukrainian forces to use familiar equipment while integrating advanced technology. This flexibility and willingness to adapt make Poland an effective and reliable partner, able to respond quickly to changing battlefield needs. The arsenal provided by Poland has helped Ukraine challenge a larger adversary, enabling successful counterattacks and defensive operations. Poland's contributions are truly instrumental to Ukraine's battlefield success, boosting morale and giving soldiers the tools they need to prevail. Its support stands as a model of modern military assistance, showing how timely and targeted aid can change the course of a conflict. Polish defense companies are central to arming Ukraine. They manufacture advanced weapons like the AHS Crab howitzer, rapidly delivering them to the front. Beyond production, Polish firms and brokers source older Soviet-era equipment from around the world. This dual role, manufacturer and broker, ensures a steady, diverse supply of arms. Poland's industrial base and global connections make it a critical hub for military aid. Private industry works alongside government, meeting urgent battlefield needs. These efforts highlight the complex logistics of supporting a nation at war. Polish businesses have become essential players, combining patriotism with expertise. Their work keeps weapons and supplies flowing to Ukraine. This behind-the-scenes support is vital to Ukraine's survival. Poland's efforts are part of a broader global security strategy. The country works closely with the US and NATO allies to coordinate support for Ukraine. A key symbol of this partnership is the Aegis Ashore missile defense base in Redzikowo, Poland. This advanced system, operated with the US, protects Europe from ballistic missile threats. The war in Ukraine highlights how security challenges are now global, not just regional. Russia's alliances with countries like China and Iran show the interconnected nature of today's threats. NATO, with Poland's active participation, is building partnerships with Indo-Pacific nations. Poland acts as a bridge between NATO's eastern flank and global partners. Hosting critical infrastructure, Poland solidifies its role as a key security provider. Its actions demonstrate the importance of strong alliances in today's world. Poland's global perspective is essential for collective defense. Poland's political landscape has shifted with the rise of a more nationalist government. The new leadership is emphasizing unresolved historical issues, especially the Volhynian massacre and its dealings with Ukraine. This marks a departure from the previous government's focus on unity. There's now a push to prioritize Polish citizens over Ukrainian refugees for social benefits. The government is more cautious about Ukraine's future in NATO and the EU. These changes reflect growing nationalist sentiment and complicate Polish-Ukrainian relations. While military aid continues, political friendship faces new strains. Historical disputes and a Poles-first agenda introduce tension into the partnership. The relationship is at a crossroads. tested by domestic politics and the weight of history. How both nations manage these challenges will shape regional stability. The world is watching to see if unity can prevail over division. Public opinion in Poland about Ukraine is changing. The initial wave of support for refugees has faded as the war drags on and economic pressures mount. Fatigue and frustration are growing, fueled by right-wing media and concerns over public services. Some Poles feel Ukrainians receive preferential treatment, adding to social tension. Historical grievances like the Volhynian massacre have resurfaced in public debate. Anti-Ukrainian sentiment is spreading beyond the fringes, reaching the middle class. The relationship, once defined by solidarity, now faces disillusionment and mutual blame. Navigating these new social dynamics is a major challenge for both nations. The future depends on managing present pressures and confronting the past. The outcome will shape the region's social fabric and bilateral ties. Despite political shifts and changing public mood, Poland's role in European security is undiminished. It remains the critical hub for military aid to Ukraine, thanks to its location and infrastructure. Poland's leadership in defense spending strengthens NATO's eastern flank and deters aggression. Its example encourages other European nations to invest in their own security. The need for Polish-Ukrainian cooperation remains urgent, despite new complexities. Managing internal pressures and historical disputes is now the challenge. Poland's actions have fundamentally altered the geopolitical landscape. It has proven itself a major European power and a leader in crisis response. Poland's support for Ukraine sets a new standard for NATO solidarity. The world will continue to look to Warsaw as a cornerstone of security and peace.